Okay. Hello again. Yes, I'm live now. So yeah, I'm gonna be back with the Grim Dawn run with the Thunder Retaliation build I'm going with for the water. Yeah, I'm just pretty much ready to go, so I'm just gonna go on to it. We're in Ultimate. I think we're on Act 3. As far as I remember, it was in the Homestead. So I'm gonna start from here. I did do a few things in... Oh, I did actually do a few things just off stream as well. Mainly I was trying to look for the blueprint for Squall we were trying to get last time. But while I was doing that, I was just going to the vendor and doing it. I did pick up a new Colossal Fortress shield, which I do need to just move some things over for. Actually, one of the things for that was the Homestead Augment, and I'm already in Homestead, so I'll just grab that. Which one was it? Rain Cola Powder. It's this one. Yeah, because we are looking a bit, hitting a bit on offensive ability still. And I'll take out the component as well and put in this one. This one's actually fairly decent. It was aggressive with Thorn, so it's actually got some offensive ability on it finally, and extra retaliation. Plus it's just higher level in general, so there's that. But yeah, I think it's going to be doing through the Pine Barren quest line, and then onwards from that. Hello, Fluffy. You just lurk. I know you're just lurking. That's fine. And Terra, hello. Yeah, you're promoting the channel. Oh no, who you're promoting it to? Oh, I need to remember to buff. That would be helpful. You're promoting team. Oh, you're still promoting your team at work. Oh, I need them watching. I do already have the quests, yeah, so that's fine. I think for this point, it's probably easily get through the main game, like finish the main game on Ultimate. I do want to run through all of the DLC stuff, so I'll run through Malmouth, and then I'm going to run through the full Forgotten Gods quest lines as well. Chances are it'll be the main game, possibly a bit of Malmouth. Just see how far we'll get on. Depends on how slow I end up being. I'm going to probably take things a bit slower, just going through Ultimate, getting a bit more of the side quests done and everything. Might as well. Because, I mean, obviously it's just now staying on this difficulty. Now we're in Ultimate. Wait, did I get the... Oh, I got the Poison Gland. I don't need these, really. I just need to go after the big manticore. Oh! I just got a new follow. Thanks, oh gosh, I don't even know how to find Chubnaldinino. Right, that's probably, I've completely butchered your name, I'm sure. But thanks very much for following. Yeah, it's really nice of you. Chubnaldinho. That was good. Spock on will look around. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us. I'm just watching some idiot play Grim Dawn. Somewhat okay, I guess. I try. As I've said before, I'm like, I sort of know what I'm doing, but I probably don't. Honestly. I'm going to try and pay attention to... So it's this hidden cave that always kind of catches it out. I'm sure it can spawn somewhere here. I'm just trying to think. Oh, yeah. So it can spawn here, obviously. I think it can spawn like a bit further around as well. I can't remember all the spawn points of it, but I think I'm just lucky this time. I don't think there's anything I need to actually farm from these bosses, so I'll probably only really do this the once. FIFA. I think the last time I played FIFA was FIFA 97. So. Right, so I've got the, it'll be the two quests for, one for Bribe Bar and one for the spider boss that I can never remember the name of, but I don't have the quest at the minute, but as soon as I've got these done, it just like auto completes the quests when I get them, so some quests do that, some don't. I think we're very much onto a lot of bosses that will just do absolutely nothing to us and just slowly die. I could, like, I'm already at the point now where technically I could just stand there and let them kill themselves on us, but that would take quite some time. It's totally doable though. He did drop something of thorns. It was his own thing. Oh no, it wasn't that. It was this. No, it wasn't. What did he drop? Maybe I'm just blind. And I read it wrong.
That skill's not ready.
Actually, I thought something that's probably worthwhile doing is after doing these quests, I'll probably try and get the blueprint for the Mistborn Talisman again from that troll boss, which has been completely elusive to us so far. Not that it matters until I get Skull anyway, because I'll not be able to make the relics that I really want. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with going after a specifically target formable thing, whereas Squall can just drop from anywhere. Actually, something else I need to think about getting more of is Aether Crystals as well, because as far as I know, all the ones I've got are the ones that are currently on us, and I've only got 42. So that's something I'm going to need a lot more of, especially when it comes to relic crafting. Got a level. They're coming really slowly now. Now, it has been a couple of days since I've been doing this, so I'm now need to think of where I was spending these points. I think... Oh, no, I was going to put some points into, if I remember correctly, Tenacity of the Bow for the offensive ability. Now, I was thinking about this actually, because while that does possibly give the most offensive ability per point, actually, Fighting Spirit possibly gives more, but it's not active all of the time, so... Because that would give 20 points, at least for one. What I might do, actually, because that's not active 100% of the time, I might put 1 point per level in here and 1 point Tenacity of the Bow as it goes up. And I think that's probably the smartest way to go at the minute. Technically, Tenacity of the Bow is not up all of the time, but most of the time it's going to be up because it's, as long as I've got the Savagery buff on, which I'm using all the time. And obviously, since it's a Retaliation build, I want to be hit all the time, so Fighting Spirit should be up pretty much all the time. I think it'd be pretty much up all the time for any character you built anyway, because it's pretty hard to not be hit. I think we're in a pretty good position where I'm just not really getting hit by mostly physical damage dealing enemies, which is fairly good. I've mentioned before, but I will mention again, I'm not going to open any of these exalted stashes. With a one-shot test, you can only open them once per difficulty. So it's worth opening these only after about level 94, so you'll only get the highest level gear out of them. Since they're always guaranteed to drop an epic, and they fairly often drop legendaries, it's worth just saving them till later. Didn't really need to leave that way. I could have just went straight to the Pine Barrens portal. But now I can just hand in all of these quests that I've already done. They'll just give us several different quests and I'll hand them all in. Okay. So we're done with the side quests here. I will go back to Smuggler's Pass and try and get this blueprint. You know, I might as well go for this boss like every time that I load in just to see if I can get it. Trying to remember his name. That's Galrosh or something, I think. Baldrak. Baldrak the Destroyer. I don't think he'll really destroy much.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
There it is. It dropped. Finally. Some good luck for once. Now I can actually, well, I can start crafting some talismans as soon as I've got wall as well. Oops, that's the wrong button. Congratulations. Yes, thank you for, like, it. I don't know if I feel, like, happy that it's dropped now, because it's like, yeah, oh, I didn't actually press that tab. It, because now I still can't actually make anything yet. Oh, can I? Because I wasn't sure if it was one of the lower level ones that needed. It was Fortress, actually. It did need it. If I remember rightly, I was going to make this one, and this one needs Squall. Yes, that's right. Darn. That's at least one step, though. At least I don't need to kind of go out my way to farm that boss anymore. It's just going to be purely a luck chance of it dropping from anything, so I don't need to worry so much about it. I'm just going to go through the list of things I've picked up, so I... Dropped up? What? Why isn't it dropped up? I'm just seeing words now. It's just say any random word, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to go through all the blueprints that I've picked up, just so it stops these flashing. Who needs gravity? Who does need gravity? Ugh.
See anything you like?
I'll keep with Bone Crusher. I think I've already got one, but I might as well save another one. Oh, I've just thought as well. I'm sure for one of the relics I'll need a spectral sword as well, so next time I'm fighting ghosts I'll need to remember to save one. I might as well sell all the things I know I definitely won't need. I'm not going to save any legendaries until I'm picking up level either 82 or 94 legendaries. 82 and 94, the like maximum level of legendaries that drop.
Put it to good use. Safe storage, no questions asked.
Oh, what gloves did I have here? Fossil grip. Grasps. Oh yeah, I remember now. I think I was having... Yeah, I'm gonna struggle to replace me gloves at the minute because of the offensive ability on them. And these have got none. I mean, I can't use them until next level anyway, but I'm not sure if it's something I will use. I'm also getting so many potions now. I'll probably end up selling some of
See
these.
anything you like? See you around.
Simply because I don't need them anymore. I'm barely using any potions. Oh, actually, I'm gonna clear off the strange key quest while I've just noticed it in me quest. It's just near Burwich Village, so might as well just get that done before I move onwards. Just clears out the active quest list. All I have to do as well, I don't actually have to do the actual sanctuary itself. All I have to do is open the door and go in it. So that's what I'll do, and I'll just leave. There's nothing actually I need from it. I know I think the boss here drops a sword that's decent for some pet builds, I think. But I mean, I'm obviously not doing a pet build, so... I'm going to have to see as well how my chaos resistance is going to fare at the minute. It's more going to be just chaos and then aether at the minute for the amalgamation. But after I've done this bit, it's pretty much all chaos enemies. So 41% might be a bit too low, especially for ultimate. But I could say what I've neglected to do for the whole game is actually use one of the resistance potions. Oh, I've just remembered something else, actually. As far as I can remember, I'm massively overcapped on poison. So I've got, like, a whole bunch of components of poison resisting. Yeah. And I'm just overcapped, so I could actually remove some of these and put better components in. Problem is, there's nothing that goes in armor or chaos resist component wise. At least not any low tier stuff. There might be some high level components that do, but not the low level stuff. I think there is something that goes in rings and amulets and medals, but not armor.
Can't do that yet.
I think Walter's note is the one for the quest. No, it's not. There's a quest here to find a hidden stash. Actually, I think it's on a body that you'll find in one of the houses. I think it's randomly spawning. I don't think I'll actually grab that yet because that's another one-shot chest. So I don't think there's much use in doing that. What I will do this time, though, I haven't done for the last two difficulties, is going down here. There's a side quest. It's not here, it's further along. There's a side quest along here for, I think with the rovers, and it's for essentially a demon that's sort of escaped, that's hiding itself as a child. And if you can actually, like, believe what it says, and it'll come out and slaughter all of these people. I think I'll just kill the demon. Oh, what? Thought that was something else.
Skill's not ready.
I don't know if you get anything extra for actually effectively believing the demon and letting it go, but I'm mostly just after experience, so I'm killing it for the experience and I'm completing the quest for experience, so
That skill's not ready. Can't do that.
I can't remember if this boss is farmable or not as well.
Can't do that.
Offensive ability is slowly starting to look better. It's not still not great, but it'll get there. Problem is, part of the problem is as well is pretty much all of the devotion points are defensive, fully defensive ability, so getting nothing through that. I can see there's a totem up here. Is that on the other side though? I wonder. No, it's over here.
That skill's not ready. Can't do that. That skill's not ready.
Yeah, these are always going to have a chance of dropping the Colossal Fortress as well, but I think I got a pretty decent one before, and again, it's something that I'm not concerned over it getting like a perfect roll of it. I do know that in the very long run, I'll be getting a set piece shield anyway, so that's not really something that matters too heavily. I don't know if it'll be lucky in the hive entrance placement. Sometimes it does spawn like literally right here in the first field. No.
That skill's not ready.
There it is.
skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
At this time around, I'm not really need to go through to the devotion shrine, at least not at the minute, because I've already got a lot of devotion points. I will be getting the devotion shrines later. I think it's very much akin to what I'm doing with the one-shot chests. They're not, the loot isn't as good, like it's not a guaranteed epic, but you can still get decent drops from it. But again, I'd rather wait until I'd be getting max level gear out of them. Might as well, you can only do it once, so. I also, it's kind of funny that as I've actually gone up through the difficulty levels, it's actually got easier purely because my build's more correct and I've got better gear. So I'm now like just taking no damage of like anything. Can be a lot more careless than I was. Yeah, but I was expecting getting all that new gear is making a huge difference. Well, yeah, obviously gearing up is always going to make a huge difference. I mean, like I said, the main problem I've got is the defensibility. The only reason that matters for is me actually hitting things. To be honest, most things are doing more than enough damage to themselves. I could, for most enemies, I'd just be able to stand there and they'd kill themselves like quite easily. If I just stood here, like everything around us will just die. I'm not doing anything. But obviously that doesn't work against ranged or casters. The bigger thing is going to be gearing up for some of the harder contents and super bosses. Great build for AF King, and then it would be, but then like you can only stand in an area for so long and then everything's dead already, so Like, there's not really anywhere you could stand there and just let enemies keep coming at you. Although there is the Crucible. I'm not sure if how well that would work. Another thing is, again, casters and ranged.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
I will still have to be careful on something like this where it's doing a lot of the aether damage because my aether damage isn't fully capped. Though it is quite high, actually that's still not doing that much damage to us. I can't even stand in this aether damage on the ground. Actually, I'm fine with this. This is at what, like 61% aether resist?
That skill's not ready.
Though this, at the same time, isn't doing pure aether damage, it's doing a lot of physical, which I am highly resistant to. I think I've been getting some good rolls on physical resist as well. I haven't actually checked me physical resist. I wonder what that's at. Because it appears in a different place. Like all of your element resists are normally appear here. But I think physical resist, yeah, it comes here. 39%. That's pretty good. Where do you think you'll be when you hit top level? Honestly, I'm not sure. It depends on what drops until then. I know there's going to be a lot to do hitting max level because, like I said, there's a set piece, is a set,
There was much commotion
a gear set that I'd actually want for this build, and getting a full set would. It's just going to be a bit of a nightmare. It's not actually that great to just farm a specific set of gear because it can just drop anywhere.
I have come to represent Kaiman's chosen. Is the one
I think it was Kaiman I was with. I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, it wasn't to change. So yeah, farming like a specific set, it's kind of difficult to do. Like half the time for a game like this, you'd find a set and then build a character for it. I'm doing the very opposite thing of what you'd normally do. I've got it's an idea in my head and I'm doing it from absolute scratch. But this build still works without the gear, and that's something nice about it. Like, I'll be able to do most content, just not like the super bosses. But then maybe even I could do the super bosses with how it would be without the set, and like who knows, maybe I'll be incredibly lucky and it'll just drop straight away. Like the whole thing. Because another thing is, since Forgotten Gods, they've also added the ability to transmute an item from the same set into another piece of the same set. So if I happen to be lucky and get several pieces of the set repeated, it'd be fine. Actually, it's preferable because then I can just get it. It also means, like, if I do get one piece of the set, I'd probably, if I don't get the mace, which is, like, part of the set, I'd probably, yeah, it does reduce the grind a bit. But if I do get a piece of it, I'd probably re-roll it to be the mace. Because the mace adds some of me retaliation to the main attack I'm using, Savagery. Adds, like, 4% of retaliation damage to every hit I do. And when it gets up to that point as well, I'll be doing a lot of retaliation done, like a lot more than I'm doing. Like right now, I'm doing what, like between 21 to 23,000 physical retaliation, and then like 11,000, 28,000 lightning damage. It'll be all lightning damage by the time it gets to that point as well. At least, maybe it's not all, but almost all.
May the light of it.
I don't like this part of the quest to give them seals because I like keeping the seals for myself, but might as well just take the quest. For one, I want the side quests now. I do actually want to get them done. Actually, let's just do that now because I should have at least 3 seals, I think. Might as well look through the gear and sell things up as well. Might as well do it while we're here. Wait, was that lightning? No. Basically, I'm looking for any weapon that's going to change some physical damage to lightning damage because that also includes physical retaliation. That's how I'm doing at the minute so much lightning retaliation. And I want to be doing as much lightning retaliation as I can because I've got Icarus Scale, which adds a whole bunch of lightning retaliation damage to Overguard, which I'll have up all of the time, pretty much.
Put it to good use.
Right, let's actually remember the main reason I came here, which was for these seals, which I've got 16 of. Oh, that's fine. That's actually not too bad. I mean, I'm going to need a lot more. Some things need like 12 seals for like one item, so need a lot of these. I only need 3.
I'll keep an eye on this.
I think I pressed the big portal, I did, not my portal. A bit closer. You've got popping in your headset and you're not sure where it's from. Was that possibly from... Is it coming from me? Static pop. Fluffy, are you still here? Have you heard any like static pop in the background? from here. I'm hoping it's just not. I mean, Terra's headset's not exactly the greatest, but obviously I don't want that coming through like that if it's from my end. You haven't? What, you haven't heard any, or you haven't been listening? Haven't heard any sound. No, it's bad. Yeah, your headset is dreadful. So, it's probably on its way out, to be honest. I always save Ralia here because if you save her here, you see her again later in the Coven's Refuge, and you get some extra XP just for actually. So you get the XP for doing the quest here, and then you'll see her later and get more. Each of these ones give you a different item as well. She gives you a offhand. This one, which is effigy, and I think you get a sword or a club or something for if you kill her. But honestly, these aren't great. Like these sort of items that you just get once, I don't think are really worth it. You might as well go for what's better in the long run, which for me is more XP. Usually. Unless I'm using XP potions, then half the time you'll just be easily almost fully level. I mean, I would have been well at level cap by now. Literally doubles your XP game with potions. Plus you can get some gear with bonus experience on as well. So leveling alts isn't actually so bad. Especially with the Forgotten Gods expansion as well, because you can get merits that lets you essentially unlock all the difficulties up to ultimate, and it unlocks. I mean, you can still run through the other difficulties as well, but it unlocks all of the portals and the difficulties, so you can just skip through everything. It's just again to make it quick for alt leveling. I always think that's quite a nice thing to do, just for making it easier, because otherwise it's like the whole thing that I'm doing right now is running through the entire game quite slowly, which I don't mind doing. Like I said, I kind of wanted to do this. I wanted to return to the game and just start from scratch. Nice to have a fresh start at times. Yeah, I think it is. Although, unfortunately for me, I also have the incredibly bad habit of when I go back to a game I haven't played for a while, thinking, oh, do you know what, I'll start this again. It means there's some games that I have never completed just because whenever I go back to them, I'm like, oh, do you know what, I'm going to start a new game. I'm going to start a new character, whatever. And it's like, yeah, maybe I should actually just continue and finish the game. No, that never happens. Ooh, I think me lack of chaos resist is actually hurting here. I might have to do something about that. most games you have, you don't finish. That's kind of one of them things. Yeah, but you don't really restart the games either, like I do. That's not to say I do that with every game, but yeah, I do it a lot. I mean, I've done it a lot with Grim Dawn as well, but it's also a game that I have actually played genuinely a lot of, and I have had several completed characters, so... Or at least to the point where I'd say they were complete. Right, this guy actually did really hurt quite a bit, so I might need to see if there's something I can do about me chaos resist. Actually, like I did say before, I probably will just grab a potion. Especially when I do the Act 3 boss. And if I haven't fixed it by the last boss as well, I'll just use one there as well. Oh god. Oh, why am I doing this? Why, I'm some sort of idiot. I just said about me chaos resist. Now I started a ridiculous chaos totem. Do you know what? Let's actually go. Let's go get that potion now.
I'll keep your stash safe.
How many have I got? I've got 3. So yeah, let's just make use of these.
Safe with me. Promise.
I'll give you a good price of what I've got left. Put it to good use.
I really have to watch out if there's any arcane enemies here though as well, because I believe the arcane debuff does dispel potions as well. Yeah, that one potion has made these a lot less painful. What did that actually bring us up to? 66%. So yeah, that's just above what the Aether one was, and I wasn't really having much problems with that, so... Obviously I want it to be at 90, but this works for now. It's good enough for the point I'm at.
That skill's not ready. Can't do that.
Wait, Stone Titan Treads. Actually, these are some of the ones I need. I'll need the mythical version, but these are actually Lightning Retaliation ones. This is perfect. I can't believe it. Well, it's not perfect because I'd rather have got these later, but... I mean, I'll definitely be using them. Do lose Aether Resist, though. I might not be able to use them straight away. Don't look at gift hold. Well, the problem I've got with this is, if this is dropped now, it's probably not going to drop the mythical ones later for like ages. So yeah, it's nice, but it's also like I would have rather got these a bit later when they're mythical level, because I think these are level 90. They must be level 94 for mythical. Because these ones are level 75. Did I already find the... Oh yeah, Bloodhound, Return to Capital Owner. I already found these people. I just forgot that I'd actually done that quest. I was still looking for them. I'm actually going to try going further down this way so I actually get to the lumber mill straight away this time rather than bypassing it and then going back. I think it's here. Yeah, it's here.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
I got 2 set piece blueprints there. They're both low level ones though, so well I say low level, it's not low level now technically, but it's not really worth looking at more than max level really.
That skill's not ready.
I do want to go on my way to kill a bunch of these to try and get more chthonic seals though. They're always going to be of use. I need to pay attention to this potion as well. I have another one that runs out.
Can't do that yet.
I think that's generally another reason why I don't like using these resist potions, is I always forget when they run out as well.
Can't do that yet.
I prefer just having it on gear. I think I wish it did actually run out.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready. Skill's not ready.
Oh, there is an arcane enemy here. These are all scary. It's that orb you've got to watch out for. Ah, well, bollocks, it hits. Oh, there goes me potion buff is null. Ah, no. I hate arcane enemies. Yeah, it just debuffs totally everything you've got on you. Probably gonna need to make more potions. Yeah, it does suck. The thing is, I remember when I'd started this, like, well, for ages and ages, I had no idea how to deal with them. They just always were the bane of my existence whenever I saw an arcane entity. And then either I noticed or I saw mentioned somewhere that you can avoid their dispelling thing. And that was like a huge revelation to us that, you know, they're actually, while they're a pain in the arse, you can actually deal with them. Before that, I was just accepting the fact that they would just dispel everything every now and again, and I'd just rebuff myself like mid-fight constantly. So, you know, slightly better to deal with now than they were before, right? I've got to watch out for these because she puts in really, really hurtful crystals. Can I just take these out straight away? No, I'm not going to be able to take them out fast enough. They do massive amounts of chaos damage. I'm just going to have to run away whenever she spawns them, really. Come on.
That skill's not ready.
Can I take this out? Ooh, well, I could just, but that took half my health off in just one hit. Yeah, I'll just run away from them. Oh, yeah, no. Let's avoid them.
That skill's not ready.
Imagine if I didn't actually have this chaos resist, these would be so much worse as well.
That skill's not ready.
Oh, that's actually hitting us through the wall.
That skill's not ready.
This is really interesting. I don't think I've ever got it this far along the map. I hope she doesn't. I hope she doesn't leash and go back. Just like heal up the full. Ah, got her. Well, that was a real pain in the ass, but again, I think it's because I just don't have the offensive ability to quite deal with the enough damage to put out to the crystals. That might get us to the boss. If it doesn't, I'll go back and craft some more of them. I think I've got the recipe for it. Should probably try and rush through. Nah, do you know what? It's almost definitely I'm going to need another potion because that's half left. I'll get through here and then I've got the whole actual fight as well. So yeah, I'll make another one just to make sure.
Crisp, none. Can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
Because that's run out and I'm about to do that totem, I'm just gonna go back and make another one of the Chaos Bane ointments. Well, you actually make 3 at once, so I've also got the quest to hand in over here,
I don't know what you.
which I was gonna say I hope actually made his level, but not quite. Nearly. Although oh no, these are all handed in Homestead, never mind.
Got any more scrap metal?
So I think I need some silver, I think. I do have Chaos Bane on ointment. Oh. That's unfortunate. Well, this boss is going to be a bit more interesting. Okay. Cool. Okay, I just chugged all of them potions in the hopes that I could actually make more of them, but apparently I don't have the blueprint for it. Nice. Okay, cool. Whatever. Whoops. I would have rather saved that for the boss, but never mind. That would have been amazing if that was just the blueprint for it right there. Can I not farm till you get it? Well, technically I could, but it's an absolute random drop. It's got a chance to drop off anything. So honestly, I think I'm just gonna I'm just gonna try the boss, and then if I struggle too hard with 41%, I'll think about it. I mean, I could actually also just kind of see if there's some gear I could throw on with Chaos Resist on, but honestly, I think if I'm just careful, I'll probably be alright. Honestly, I think most of the effects he does are just like the chaos effects he does are them same crystals that the mini boss had just outside the gates, and he puts stuff on the ground. The chaos damage auras on the ground, so I've just got to not stand in things. I think it's probably not going to be as bad as I'm making it out, really. I'm going to keep these boots. I'll use them at some point when I can figure out what to do about that Aether Resist. Honestly, the second I get exalted with the Black Legion, that would just be a huge thing, actually. How close am I? Black Legion. Not that close. That actually might just be a few quests, but even still, it's... Actually, yeah. I'm going to see how I fare anywhere. I've got some quests to hand in at Homestead. And beyond this, I should be actually be getting exalted with them soon, and then I can put augments on all of my gear to add chaos and aether resist. So that's actually going to make things a hell of a lot better. Actually, let's hand in these quests at Homestead and see what that gets up to. I'm interested now. So what did I need? I needed like 4,669 rep.
I am told I could not agree more.
That's 300. So I'm going to get about 300 for each. Right, okay. I think less for these because of side quests. No, 375. Okay. Only 150 for that one. So yeah, that's still going to be a while away, but I might be able to get that before at least the very last boss and going into Malmouth, where I'd want extra aether resist. We'll just see how I fare, really. I think that's just going to be where we're at, and kind of hopeful. Do I want to do this totem though? Ooh. I'm gonna risk it. Honestly, I think this is probably some of the better enemies that could have spawned. This. Oh. Just don't stand in the chaos damage aura. Oh, there's some healers in there. One of these bug-like ones, I can't remember which one, but one of them heals. And that's actually making it really difficult. Oh, I don't want to aggro you. Right.
Can't do that. That skill's not ready.
I mean, all this does is... I just need to be careful, really. I'll be fine, I just need to be careful. Prismatic Diamond, is that what I think it is? Yeah, Prismatic Rage. That's another circuit breaker, which will stop you from just taking a one-hit kill. So, that's actually something that I think is generally almost always used in headpieces on most builds. Yeah. Because I think the damage absorbing thing just stopped. Like if you took a one hit kill pet pieces still what? I'm not sure what you mean. That's what you said. Oh.
That skill's not ready.
Is that what it sounded like? I was saying it was good for like a lot of builds. Like most builds tend to use a prismatic diamond in the head just for the circuit breaker that it gives to stop you from taking a one hit kill.
That skill's not ready.
So I don't know, maybe I was saying absolute random words before, maybe that's still happening.
I can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
It was good for pet pieces. Did I say that? If I did say that, then God, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Skill's not ready. Skill's not ready. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Right, let's see how fair against this guy with 41% chaos resist.
That skill's
His
not
first phase should be alright, I think, but
skill's not ready. Can't do that. Can't do that yet.
oh, actually maybe it's not. I've already had a Melia's bulwark go off. Oh,
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
well, that was a super sketchy phase one. Let's see what he does here. I'm not going to be able to stand in any of that. Oh, and there's the crystals.
That skill's not ready. Can't do that.
No, this should be okay. Just really need to be super careful, and I wish these would despawn.
Can't do that.
Oh, thank God they did.
Can't do that. Can't do that yet.
This is a lot of kiting for a build that doesn't kite. We're getting there. Oh no. There we go. Bit sketchy, but it worked. I am getting like every relic other than the one I need. Like it's a basic relic. It's like I'm getting the higher end relics now, and I'm not getting this basic relic I need. It's so annoying. You survived, a win's a win. Well, yeah, true. That's true.
Can't do that. That skill's not ready.
I'll hand in these couple of quests as well while I'm thinking about it. Keep on top of them a bit. It was your mate's stream. It had pops. Ah. Well, that's good. At least it wasn't me. I was a bit concerned that it was something on my end, but well, that's good to know. So it's it was not even your bad headset then. I was convinced it was that. Amazing. It is amazing.
Why do you have such a let's? I've already informed.
Oh, that's a point. What am I at with Black Legion now? That's 3,000.
You're here. Good. With the
You left it so long until you got a headache with it. Oh, is it really that bad? I hope you let him know. He's in a tournament. Yeah, it's probably a bit difficult, really. Yeah, it's probably a bit difficult to get his attention while he's doing that. That's a bit unfortunate. I mean, definitely let him know, though. Oh, I was wondering why that was saying it was worse. It's because it's taking into account the components. You can actually check if you hold control. It'll show you the difference between them without the components on. A lot of the times as well, it's a bit difficult to go off the damage per second that's listed there because it can be very misleading depending on the build you're using. I think that is a slight upgrade, although is it an upgrade because I am losing some lightning retaliation from that. Bit more, not much more lightning damage, just a bit more physical damage really. I don't know if that's actually even really worth changing to be honest. It's almost the same, except I lose some lightning retaliation. I gain some attack speed, but again, this isn't really a attacking build massively. To me, I think that's probably not worth it. I mean, this is quite low level now, but it's still the best I've got. Oh, that's just another one going better. Is this rolled better, I wonder? More lightning damage, less physical resist. Bleeding poison resist exactly the same. Yeah, no, that's not worth. Sometimes it's worth changing to another exact same piece if it's got better rolls on. But, I mean, that was almost exactly the same, really. Bit more lightning damage, but the thing is with the extra lightning damage, that doesn't count for retaliation damage. So anything that says like a % extra damage, it doesn't change retaliation damage. The only thing that increases retaliation damage is anything that says like % retaliation damage. So that's 46% all retaliation damage, and then like for the thing it's 225% to lightning retaliation specifically. Wait, that had a bunch of Aether and Chaos Resist on. I'd lose the +1 point to all points in Soldier, but... and some Vitality Resist. Oh. But 22% Aether Resist, 27% Chaos Resist. I don't need that poison. I might go for that, you know. And then I think there's something I'd be able to put for vitality wise, say on me gloves, for instance. I think I'd honestly rather have that on. I mean, I do, like I said, I lose all the +1 skill to skills in Soldier, but at the minute I am hurting on these resistances.
See you around.
Got something you need stashed?
What can I put in here? This has armor on as well, yeah. So if you get something with armor on the belt, it applies to pretty much every other piece. So it just actually increases that. Oh, I am missing some armor absorption.
I'll hold on to that.
Oh, of course I am, because I lost the +1 to all points in Soldier, so I'll need to add another point here next level. Vitality and Chaos. Now,
Got
I think for
something you need
the
stashed?
gloves, I don't know if you can search for like, no. But I think there's a consecrate, right? No, that's Chaos Resist. There's something I'm sure that you can put in gloves that adds to vitality resistance. This is it. And armor, vitality and bleeding. I don't need the bleeding, but just extra vitality. And I don't need that poison, so I might just remove this, put this in, and just actually get
Got that for you.
the extra resist. And I might even take, yeah, I'm going to take the poison out of here as well and put something else on the shoulders.
Safe storage. No questions asked.
Oh, and I might as well take this out of here. There was the unholy inscription on the gloves. And for the shoulders, I might end up just putting the spine carapace in. Because I don't think there's anything I can put in for shoulders. Or chaos resistant or anything. Search shoulders. Or shoulder armor, it would just be here. Yeah, I'm just going to put the spine carapace in it.
Safe storage. No questions asked.
Okay. That's looking a bit better. I mean, that also means the chaos resist is higher than even when I had the potion on, so... And it felt okay when it was at... I think it was like 63% or something. It felt okay then, so I think I'll be fine going on with that. Oh. Just accidentally tabbed out the game. It's an annoying game where it doesn't have the lock mouse to window, so it's running a window borderless. It's super easy to accidentally click out the screen. All these Aether enemies should be easy to deal with as well, because yeah, I am at the Aether resist cap.
Skill's not ready.
Wow, let's drop 4 legendaries in one portion. I really wish I'd get that sort of luck later. Why am I getting it now? Not that these would have been any good anyway. I actually don't think I've ever seen like 4 legendaries drop at once. Seems a bit insane to me.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready. Can't do that yet. Can't do that. Can't do that.
Quite nice that I'm back in the position where I can just happily sit in the middle of everything while it hits us after doing all the chaos things. I mean, it'll be like that for the chaos enemies once I actually get the chaos resist properly sorted.
That skill's not ready. Can't do that yet. That skill's not ready.
Oh, there's a totem up here. Only just spotted that.
That skill's not ready.
Oh. Actually. Oh no, this is element damage rather than specifically. No, I don't think that's going to be worth it. I knew that this one exists. I think there is like a specifically lightning based shield, and I thought it was this one, but I know it wasn't the one I was thinking of. This, however, him that doesn't change any physical lightning damage. And anyway, I need a bunch more spirit use because it's actually a scepter. So another thing, just not worth it. I'm getting a bunch of things that's just like kind of could potentially kind of work, but not really. I don't know, maybe it's saving me luck for the things that I actually want later on. Maybe it's better to get the things that I don't want now when it's still low enough level. I think the absolute travesty would be to get stuff that, like, the lower level of the set that I'm after. I kind of just imagine getting like the full set of the lower level version of it, which would just be a travesty. Because it doesn't even do that thing where I was saying for the retaliation damage on savagery. It doesn't even do that for the lower level version. So it would just be, I'd be sad. I did level a bit ago and I forgot to actually do anything about it. It's the middle of the totem. So I do need this one more point for the armor absorption. And then it's just keep on putting them into the tenacity of the bow and fighting spirit beyond that. The offensive ability is actually looking a lot more healthy now. Sort of. Certainly a lot higher than it was. Managed to gain about 300 points.
Precisely.
Right, how close am I to these? I hasn't even gone up yet because that wasn't actually a technical hand in.
See anything you
Uh,
like?
I would have liked to have got that up before now. I mean, technically, I could probably do that if I did some of the
Iron well spent.
desk things, the bounty tables, but
See anything you like?
I think 68% is probably going to be alright to actually just do the last boss on. See, I want to look at that again. Yeah, unrelated. So I learned that twitch.tv means to value. Who knew a micro state? Oh, is that like what the top TV? There's a bunch of weird countries like domain addresses that people have always gone on top of because it's kind of managed like what they want to be. But then I think now isn't it like a thing where you can get like almost anything for the end of a domain name? Because I'm sure there was that thing, and then like, obviously .xxx was like taken up straight away by like 10% of the GDP is the cost that Twitch pays for the extension. Oh my. That is interesting. Yeah, because obviously Twitch TV, this Twitch.tv started up before they did a bunch of extra addresses, although I don't know what they might have actually used instead of .tv. I think that's pretty good one. That probably, I don't know if anything else uses .tv.
See you around.
Got something you need stashed? I'll keep an eye out.
Pretty apt. You don't know who they are, but a little place in the Pacific. 12,000 population. Huh. wonder if they're called Pavilion. Or Tuluvian. Is that right? Maybe's. You looked it up. A Tuvulian. Oh, Tuvolian man or something. Don't even know how you pronounce that. The Google pronounce. Try to say that when you have a few pints. Honestly, I can barely speak before I've had a few pints, so. I wonder. Something like that would be useful. Extra chaos resist, which I kind of need. PS resist, which I don't need. I'm already over cap on that, but I think I'd lose possibly too much bleeding resist. Yeah. More armor. I'd lose some lightning retaliation. Is it much? Oh, it's quite. Yeah. I might use that actual. I might use this actually for the chaos resist, especially for the last boss. I think it's just. I'll need to get myself out. Although it is 72, so I don't really need rush getting out of this gear. And then yeah, that's an extra 50%. Actually, no. I'm just gonna keep using the Dawn Guard stuff for the minute. Can't open that. What? Oh, I was trying to open it from the other side, apparently. Can I sit here and just take all his hits? I mean, it looks like I can stand in his Aether ground attack and his flamethrower. I mean, it gets a bit low there, but I can mostly just stand here. That's pretty good.
Can't do that. That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Honestly, I think from this point on, it's not going to take long to get the last boss because I don't need to get the devotion shrines around here anymore. Mostly just going to be beelining for it. I've got to get the blood wagons, but yeah, it's not really so much to do here at the minute. Oh, I saw a totem pop there. I hardly ever find myself on this side of the maps of the necropoles. I don't know why. I always seem to go the other way around, so... Yeah, I'm gonna weird around here. I'm not used to this size of the this size of the necropoles. I mean, it's led us to where I need to be anyway, but it's so weird that I always seem to just take the same way around.
That skill's not ready. Can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. Good work down there. Good work down. We cannot simply march our forces straight in. Quick thinking.
Okay, so what's that left us with Black Legion? Not far away. It looks like a war's exalted with Homestead, but when you do that quest for the supplies, you can either hand it to the Black Legion or Homestead. I always hand it to the Black Legion because Homestead's so easy to get reputation with. Even when you lose a bit for doing that, it's far more worth giving it to the Black Legion. I mean, it's to the point it was the only place I was actually exalted with already. I don't even know when that happened. I wasn't actually paying attention to it.
Good price on what I've got left.
I'm not going to use that. You're not sure either, yeah. It only comes up as a small notification at the top of the screen.
Iron well spent. Come see what's left of my wares.
I don't think it would have been that long ago, but maybe there was, and I've just not really paid attention. I don't know if there's really anything that I'm not missing from there. Plus, it's like any beasts that you kill or Homestead reputation. It's just like super easy to get up.
Put it to good use. See you around.
I haven't really recently got any sort of amazing piece of gear where it's just like I really want to equip that and try and make things work around it. A lot of the gear that's been dropping has been like, this might work sort of, but not really, because half my gear's like got too much resistance on, so I can't really replace it. Especially something on my helmet, which has got like pretty much, well, it's got that. That might actually not be too hard to replace because of my poison resist. I will have to be careful. Yeah, she strips resistances. I have to be careful, yeah. Okay, so I got 225 for that, and I'll get some for handing it in. I'm sort of hoping that I might get enough rep here. No. No, I'm not gonna get smashed there. Not really. I got a bit panicky when I got down to half health like several times. This is why it's nice to have overcapped resistances for any enemies that strip them. Oh, that gave 1,500 rep. Nice. Okay, well I can just go ahead and buy a bunch of these Aether and Chaos Resist. Just gonna buy a bunch of them because I'll make use of them. Just start throwing them on gear. I mean, I'm already now capped. Do these sell Pierce Poison Acid? No, I was sort of hoping they might do something with Vitality, but what are these? Element damage, health, offensive ability, energy regen. That'd be nice. Creed's Cunning. It's a Stone Powder's alright as well. I think honestly I'll probably just get some of this Creed's Cunning. Put on me. Because I should have, yeah, lightning damage and offensive ability. So this overall is more, yeah, because 35% element damage. I think if I remember rightly, that would be just to all of these it gives the same amount. So if that lightning modifier goes up, I'm correct. If it goes down, I'm wrong. It went up, I was right. Nice. That's just the straight upgrade. Cool. Oh yeah, this is soulbound.
See anything you like?
Took you long enough. The cult of Cathan, it appears that the...
Wait, I saw a totem pop up for a second. Wait, what? That's like, as I get closer to it, it disappeared. And then it reappeared. Okay, that's weird. I can't believe it's now given as mythical relics. Yeah, I'm still missing like one of the basic relics that I desperately need. It's so annoying. Did you spend all the points of your level? Yes, I did. Promise I haven't forgotten. Look, 0 points available. I did remember, thanks. I mean, half the time it's not actually that I'm bad at. What I was always bad at was devotion points. Thankfully, I've already got them all now, so... But that was certainly a thing going up through the level. I do it on every character I make as well. I'll always forget about the devotion points. I really don't know why. I think it's because, like, half the time I'm just in the middle of doing something when I get the devotion shrines, and I'm just thinking about that instead. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I really genuinely don't know what it is about it. It's like almost every time I went to devotion shrine, I checked my points and I had like 2 or 3 points available. Yeah, I got all of them. So it's, yeah, there's nothing really else I need to kind of do around the area, so it's just going to be like beeline for the boss and kill it. And then it'll be done with all the base game. I mean, I will get around to doing all the side quests as well, just for the experience, but I just kind of wanted to get to the point where I've done all of this, I get through the Malmoth stuff, and then I probably want to get through all the Forgotten God stuff so I can start getting reputation, like doing all the reputation stuff with the Forgotten God factions, because they've got quite good augments. I mean, technically I could do Forgotten Gods now, but I'd rather, I don't know, I kind of like to do things in order, as weird as that kind of could be, maybe, I don't know. The one thing you can't do, though, is you can't do the Malmoth expansion until you have done this last bit. You can't get to the area until you've done it. So that's kind of why I'm beelining this boss a bit, I guess. sometimes the poison slug thing spawns here. Like the last few go-throughs, it hasn't actually come here, so you'll be just by the exit of the area. I just think it's weird because most of the time I fight him, it's over there, but every time so far here I've fought him at the other area. I just think that's kind of interesting. It's probably not really, but... It is? Oh, come on, Terra. No, I know you're lying. Wait, is this another totem that's spawning with no star enemies? Now that is weird. I don't think I've ever had that where there's actually been no star enemies in the actual totem, but now I've just had 2 in a row that's done it. That's interesting. Might be a special. No, it's already done. There was nothing. It was just all like sort of normal enemies, and then it was done. I don't think anything good dropped though. It's a shame I'm still not getting this goddamn blueprint I want.
That skill's not ready.
It's so annoying because I'm effectively still using this Bone Talisman relic that you get from the Rover's quest from like level 20 because I haven't got the goddamn blueprint I need to replace it. Because all of the relics that I'd want to craft require the Skull relic. That's just not, the blueprint's just not dropping. I mean, what I might do is if it doesn't drop, I might just go back to the sort of vendor farming thing off stream and just try and get it that way, because honestly it's actually really doing me head in. Oh, actually, I'm really glad I got the augments for the resistances at this point. This is with, I think he must possibly strip some, but this is actually a real pain to deal with. Oh wait, oh yeah, he strips it. That's weird because it doesn't actually come up. It normally would color it when it reduces it, but it's not. But yeah, this would have been so much worse to deal with. I don't think the last boss strips resistances, but yeah, this guy does. I've lost hardcore characters to this guy on Ultimate. Like, literally before the last boss of the main game. Like, honestly, this is such of a pain to deal with, especially when he's doing that. I'm actually going to quickly go back. I'm going to go back and I'm going to put the resistance augment on the rest of my gear. I stopped when I hit 80%, but I'm actually just going to... I'm just going to overcap that. Because that's actually just really annoying to deal with. Well, I'll put it from my chest and my legs, I think. Visual. Yeah. I could get another bunch. The cap's 80% of all of them, but then obviously when they're reducing it, that was going down to 41% with the reductions that they were putting on. So if I just put this on the rest of my gear, you know, I'm like 51% over cap. That should probably, I'll be fine with that. Yeah, when I'm taking this much damage after resistances, yeah, that's just a bit ridiculous. This guy does so much damage. And the problem as well is he's a caster, so that's why he's taking so long to kill. He's just not very good to fight as a retaliation build. No. This is where the last boss is actually easier. It might not be actually. This might do a lot of damage. be going to phase 2 soon. Oh. I wonder if I can still just stand here and take these damage. Possibly? Tanking it pretty well, yeah. I think... I'm not sure if I'll be able to sit and tank phase 3. But, I don't know, maybe. It's quite funny that I was having way more trouble with the second to last boss. It's funny, I actually mostly want him to keep hitting us in melee, which is like some of his heaviest hitting attacks, but I actually want him to do that because it does the most damage back. And honestly, actually, he does the most melee attacks in last phase, so if it's actually mostly physical damage he's doing, it should be okay. Yeah, I actually might just die a bit faster in final phase. If I can stand here, which honestly it looks like I can. It's actually his big poison spray that's doing the most damage. But that seems to be it really, so yeah, actually has this is easier than the other boss. Are you finding this slow to kill bosses compared to the other builds? Yes. Very much so. I mean, this guy can die in seconds. Is it more satisfying to do this way though? Depends on what you like. It's satisfying to me. I quite like the sort of retaliation build and the heavy defense builds where you can just sit there and take loads of damage. I think that's quite fun. It's not, again, because I'm not max level, so the retaliation builds really start coming to their own when you actually get more specific things built around it. See, I don't really have good retaliation gear just yet, so it's not gonna kind of work out. This is taking ages to kill this tentacle. What the hell? Okay, one of these is one of these is an one-shot chests out of these, and I think it's Lugaran's Corruption because it's the one with the different name. So I'm not going to open that one because, again, like all the other one-shot chests, I'm going to wait until I'm like level 94 So I'll come back and kill him again just to open this one to get some better things out of it. Oh, Seal of Corruption. I've actually got my first piece of advanced component for weapons. Not one I'd use. No, it's not one I'd use, but it's interesting that I've actually got one. Still not the Squall blueprint. Because it's refusing to draw. Alright, well that's the base game complete. It would play a cutscene here, I'm just gonna skip it.
Good, you're back. I struggle to admit. You see the Luminari of...
Excuse me, could I have a my father and I were...
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
But yeah, that means base game. Well, like base game technically complete. And then just on to the other things. I will do, like I said, all the other side quests when I get around it. Just mostly for the XP gain, but I'm sort of tempted to possibly go and grind out Mammoth Resistant rep and then get the XP portion and then come back and do all these side quests because that'll just give loads more XP. Just to get this through the levels faster. So that's actually something I might do. But honestly, I think it's the time there. I'll get my words out. I think I'll probably end the stream there though, like just after I've done that, and then I'll continue on with the Mammoth stuff starting next time. Probably get through most of that, and yeah, we'll go on from there. Face screen great. 1-1. Oh, a great, being a great one. Oh, right, okay. I even read that wrong. Yeah, so it's yeah, it's been good. I'll just go through all of this and oh, Buffy as well, huh? Nice to hear from you. Just been lurking the entire time. I know. Good to hear it from you right at the end. But yeah, got that done. Mammoth next, and then it's just gonna be the grind up to 100 and Forgotten Gods and everything. There's loads still more to do. We are very much approaching endgame territory stuff now, so yeah, it's been a bit slow because obviously all from scratch, don't have any of equipment or anything to go off. But it's been also interesting just to kind of go through it all from scratch again, and it's just interesting to go through. So yeah, it's been good, and I'll be ending the stream here now. So thanks again for joining and staying around and listening to me being an idiot like half the time and saying random words, which seems to have been the theme of this video. I don't know why, but yeah, thanks very much, and see you all later.